Welcome back, my stylish friends. Let's grab some hook and yarn, and we will be learning today how to make 4 rows design for our 2024 blanket, and this will be design number 7. This is our design for today, and that's what I will be showing you, how to change color to create this beautiful X or cross, depending how you arrange this in your blanket. So again, I will be using a 7mm hook, and I'm using gray and white to show you how to start. You will start with the yarn color that you want the design to appear on your square, and the second color will be your background color. And as you see, it's very easy because we're starting the first row with one color only. And because you already know how to do that, I will speed up this process and I will meet you in the end of row number 1. And we are finishing our row number 1. And if you need instruction how to do this 4 rows granny square, check out this video. I will leave the link below. As I mentioned, this design is very simple. You'll be surprised how fast you will be making this. We start row number 2, and surprise, surprise, we will not change color yet. So all the row number 2 will be our main color. Work independently, and I will see you in the end of row number 2. I'm starting row number 3, so I'm going under my chain space, and I will make one cluster in my main color because I want to continue this design to go to row number 3. And because I'm changing yarn color, I will not finish my last double crochet stitch. I will finish that stitch with the new background color yarn. And for now, I just hold the yarn tails. I do not make slip knot when I'm attaching, but I do carry my gray color yarn in between my stitch when I'm making one cluster of background, which in this case will be my white color yarn. And I will need only one cluster. So in my third double crochet stitch, I will finish that cluster using gray color yarn. And this is very easy and simple color change. We learned this in our previous designs. We carry now the background color yarn on the corner because each corner you should make with your main color yarn, and only stitches or one cluster in between corners you will make with your background color yarn. And when you're holding your yarn close to the projects and making stitches around that carrying yarn, that yarn is nice hidden and does not look bad on the wrong side of your project. And again, I need to change my yarn color, so I have to remove one stitch and put here the ending of my double crochet in the new color yarn. When you making the last loop with the new color yarn, you do not carry that loop to the next stitch, so it does look a little bit neater. But in some project, depending on the design, we do want to carry that little loop further to the left, not in this one. So just to summarize, the first 2 rows around you are making with the main color yarn. In round number 3, you will change color 8 times. And you're changing color by making the corners with the main color yarn and only clusters between corners with the background color yarn. This design is very simple because you're changing yarn color only in one row or round. The last one, number 4, we will use only background color yarn to complete this design. Let me know if you have any challenges to creating this granny square stitch. Leave your question in the comments and I will be happy to answer them and help you with your project. We are almost at the end of this row. I'm using my last background cluster, and remember I said we need to make number 4, row number 4, with the background color. So I need to carry that yarn to the other side so I can connect with my row number 4. Almost done with row number 3. Now I just need to chain 2 and connect to the previous cluster. One thing to remember when carrying yarn, make sure to check on the wrong side how the yarn will be carrying to be not visible on the right side. So with this project, it's important that your new color yarn will be on the top of your old color yarn, just like that. Let me start this row and I will show you what I mean by that. I left my old color yarn under, and now when I cut my yarn tail, I can pull that yarn, the new color yarn, a little bit to the side. So it will be hidden behind the cluster instead of being visible in between chain spaces between clusters. So when you work in different colors, make sure when you're changing yarn color, kind of think through and see where the color yarn can be hidden. Now it's very easy round. We're making only one background color round or row. And now when you do your cluster and you go to the next space, it's important that you pick up your background color yarn from previous row up. So let me show you how that looks. And here we have this white color again. So we're making stitches under that carrying yarn color, just like that. You want to pick that up and will be less visible on your right side. Also, it's very important when you work in 2 or 3 different color granny square stitches, your yarn tension is a little bit looser than normal because of the ability to hide those different colors carrying yarn. So again, I'm making just the corner, and that's the super simple. And then I will go to my side of the square, and I want to be sure that I will hide all my white color yarn. This one is already hidden, so I just go normally in between my clusters, and I will leave the gray color yarn on the bottom as it is. But on this side I have a white color yarn, and I will go with my hook under that white color yarn to pull that yarn up to hide and connect with the cluster that I'm making right now. I believe this is very simple design and very easy to learn. Let me know if it was easy for you. Let's finish this and I will meet you at the end and show you how to hide the end, the one that I said we want to pull the yarn to the side. And I am done. Last slip stitch and cut the yarn. Wasn't this easy? Again, I hope you learned something new. I hope you like this design. And so far we already made 7 different designs. Let me know which one so far is your favorite. This is one of my favorite because it looks very pretty and is super easy to make. Okay, let me show you how to hide this end. So I left this gray color yarn under my white one, and that will give me ability to pull the white color yarn to the side, just like that. So I'm gently pulling to the side, and I will go back and do this one more time and connect that yarn to the project. And again, if you need instruction how to hide all the ends, there are many videos on my channel how I do hide the ends. And I always use the needle with very sharp point. I want to go between the fibers, not around the fiber. That is more secure. And we are done. Create as many as you wish in each design, or create only one design and make your own blanket. Or you can visit me again in 2 weeks. I will be showing design number 8 and learn the new design. Again, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you for all the likes and shares. Yes, share this video with anyone who would love to learn this design, and I hope I will see you in my next project. Have a wonderful day, and I hope I see you next time.